Hello there, Libra. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for the time of Venus moving through Cancer. Venus has moved into Cancer on August 7th, and that is a very, very big movement for Venus because it has been in the sign of Gemini for 4 months, guys. It has been a long transit. Venus was also retrograde during that time. And Libra, this is extra important to you whenever Venus moves or whatever it's doing because it is your ruling planet. So first, as always, a few quick notes to get through before we start any reading, that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Libra out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. These messages will mostly resonate with Libra Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And all Libra cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you are here for the first time, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you will reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up to let me know that you enjoyed the content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of that information and links are down below in the description box. So Libra, let's go ahead and get started. Just like we're talking about, that means that Venus in the universal chart has been moving through your 9th house for about 4 months. Now, Venus in Gemini is not a bad place for my Libras because it is a fellow air sign. So in a lot of ways, that was not the most difficult for you, but the retrograde of Venus was definitely hard for you. So that was a large part of what we went through. Venus doesn't go retrograde every year. And so, when we experience that, it's like, whoa, we really notice it. So, love has been challenged in a lot of ways, not just for you, but for everybody, especially around the area of communication. As Venus moves into Cancer, that is a little bit more challenging by sign vibration, because Cancer and Libra create that square, that 90-degree angle to each other. So it is actually one of the more challenging placements for you. That's why Cancer and Capricorn are often the two signs that challenge Libra the most. So as Venus moves out of Gemini into Cancer, it will be highlighting that universal 10th house for about a month, because Venus will move into Leo about 1 month after it has gone through Cancer. So this to me could bring up love, relationships, connections around the workplace or the work atmosphere. It could bring you into connection with work that you really love, because the 10th house is that career house of Capricorn. And it can also help you to balance between work and home. What you love is your pursuits, your achievements, your ambitions around the career area and your higher calling, and then balancing it with love, with romance, because we're moving out of Venus in an air sign, which is much more intellectually based, into a water sign, which is much more emotional, sensitive, nostalgic, sentimental. So people will be more sentimental as well around this time, Libra. So let's go ahead and jump into your cards and see what we have. We're going to do a full spread about what's going on with you, whether you are single, coupled, or in separation. This is for all my Libras. So again, take this energy as it resonates. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with our Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising of Libra as we do their love and romance reading for the time of Venus in Cancer. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. Okay, so Libra, up comes the energy of solitude. So you may need to take some time to yourself as Venus gets itself worked out. I also love that rising full moon in the distance, because Venus being in Cancer, that is a lunar-ruled, moon-ruled sign. So it is all about getting in connection with those deeper, more sentimental, nostalgic, sensitive emotions and honoring those. And that may mean that you need to take a little time for yourself. You may need to let your other person or who you're involved with have some time for themselves as well. It doesn't mean you'll be alone the whole time that Venus is in Cancer by any means, but it does mean that this is a time when you both need, you know, sort of some rest of peace and stillness and emotional healing. So let's get into your tarot. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot for the main spread, and then I will be clarifying with the Vice Versa Tarot. So first we're going to see what your energy is like right now within your relationship life, Libra, whether it is single, whether you are coupled or in separation. Let's see what you are feeling, what you are bringing to the table in your relationship life. Oh, we almost wanted to have two, but we got one, so let's go for it. There we go. Six of Swords, that is your energy, Libra. So any kind of conflict, drama, difficulties, arguments, like you're really in the energy of resolution, leaving this behind, having things be in a better place and being resolved, getting in that boat and going to a more peaceful place, crossing the troubled waters into a more peaceful existence. So let's get a clarifier on that. All right, yes, and your own energy is coming through here, Libra, with the Queen of Swords. So it's like you may seem a little more detached, a little more you know, in the intellect, in the mind, but you really want to, again, you may not be expressing your emotions quite yet. You might be a little detached, a little bit more like, let's make sure this is right before I jump into it or go forward, but you really do want to go forward with a calmer, cooler, more peaceful outlook. But like I said, you know, that Queen of Swords, she doesn't put up with any funny business, right? She doesn't put up with any foolishness. If anyone's causing difficulty, if anyone's causing trouble, you're really ready to shut that down very, very quickly, because that Six of Swords is like, no, no, drama-free zone. I want things to be calm. I want things to be good. I may not seem super emotional right now, but I really just am that way because I don't want to invest my feelings before I know things are going to be stable and calm. So let's get into the energy of your person or potential person, Libra. Ooh, so Aquarius energy coming up here with the Star. This is the Angel of Hope. So you may be dealing with an Aquarius energy, but to me this is really saying that whoever you're involved with or potentially going to be involved with, they're bringing a lot of hope. You know, hope of the wishes being fulfilled, hope of their dreams coming true. It also says that they've been through quite a lot, because that Aquarius energy of the Star is really about going through quite a lot of ups and downs and really emerging stronger, having gone through quite a lot of challenge to get to the next plateau of energy, and very much a future, you know, looking towards the future with a hopeful feeling. That's very strong with the Star. So let's see what clarifies that. Yes, and Judgment. So we also have a little bit of Scorpio energy coming in here. Interesting. The Judgment card is all about things coming back, full circle, things being resurrected. So Libra, it's very possible that somebody from your past is returning, and they may be having like a great hope of reconciling with you, or, you know, putting things back together if things have been difficult for a while. And that's why you're really very much in that energy of like, okay, but I am not going to give up my peace of mind for anything. So if things were really difficult, or things have been difficult in a relationship, Libra, you know, you're really not willing to put up with anything that isn't going to contribute to your overall peace of mind and harmony and balance. So let's get into how you feel about this person. What are you thinking about them? What do they look like to you? All of that. All right, so Two of Wands. So you are seeing the potential for a new beginning or a new start, whether this is someone new or someone from before. But there is progress here. This is very strong fire. It's Aries energy, brand new doors opening. So, you know, you're kind of considering it, whether this is, you know, someone new or someone from the past. You're kind of like, well, let's see, you know, I could give this a shot. You know, but again, the Two of Wands is just the very beginning. So if they mess anything up at the beginning, you're kind of like, you know, that's, I just get the sense you're not willing to deal with any drama right now, Libra. Look at that. Oh my goodness. The swords are coming out. You got the Queen. Now you got the King. So you are interested in balancing this relationship. You don't have a bad feeling about it in general because we do have that beautiful King and Queen pair. So you definitely, my Libras, you are the relationship sign. So it's not like you're adverse to relationships. You're very much part of that. But with those swords coming out, wow, you're just like, you play with me, you mess with my heart, you pull any funny business, I'm going to cut you right back out of my life as quick as I let you in. So, yeah, just keep that in mind, Libra. And that's, again, very strong air energy. You could be dealing with another Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini with all of that coming up in there. So let's get how they feel about you. What are they looking at, my Libra? What are they thinking about your energy? They see you as the prize, Libra. 10 of Cups. Home, stability, love, abundance, wish fulfillment, ultimate happiness. So, boy, yeah, they're looking at you with a very, very favorable feeling. My goodness, that's kind of the whole thing when it comes to love right there. So let's see what we have clarifying that. Yes, and this has come to them after some time apart. That's where part of that solitude comes in. The Hermit comes up, Virgo energy, so definitely they've been doing some soul searching. They've been doing some personal healing, and that's why they're coming up to this feeling. They also see you as someone who's very strong within themselves, someone who does a lot of work on themselves, someone who is, you know, balanced and wise, right? That is how they see you. Very, very favorable there, Libra. So let's get the energy of what it is that brings you together. What are the positives? What are the things that you can work forward or through that help bring you closer? All right, so the Strength card is there. Beautiful card of courage, strength, balancing the two sides of yourself. So that's very much what this takes. This could take some bravery on both of your parts, but it's like both of you are really stepping forward, you know, willing to be strong, willing to balance things out, and that's really what you need to see. The Strength card is also Leo energy, so that's a little fire stepping into this energy as well, which was not there before. Ooh, yes, very nice. I mean, this is a beautiful couple of cards for what your strengths and positives are. It's like you're both very strong personalities, that's for sure. And the things that really help bring you together is this fresh new start coming through with the Magician card. Mercury rulership, Gemini, Virgo. Yet again, we're getting a little more Virgo, a little more air. But this is all about the connection of the minds, connecting in the communicative way, and really starting things, you know, fresh. So if this is somebody new, it's very positive, and they see you in a very positive light, Libra. But if this is something that's coming up for reconciliation or healing, it is kind of time to start new. And you might, be going to counseling. You might be doing something that takes a little bit of strength, a little bit of courage, but moving forward to gain better communication and just, just a more harmonious flow of the exchange of ideas. So let's look at your blockages. Let's see what's challenging this. What's the most difficult stuff that you need to get through? Aha! The Emperor. Some of you might actually be dealing with an Aries because you got that Two of Wands and now you're getting the Emperor. So to me, this is very strong fire sign energy. To me, this can be ego blockage. This can be, being willing to see the other person's side of things. So definitely time to put down the ego, put down anything that, whether it's you or them or both. Any kind of pride, that's holding you back from really connecting with each other. Yeah, and we've got that Four of Cups. So there has been this sense of like, the pride, the ego, anything like that comes in between you because it's like this is what gives you the sense of feeling like you're missing out on something, feeling like you've just kind of had it, it's like that's what you've, one or both of you has just said, I can't do it when you block me out, when you get, up on your high horse and you act like you're better than me, or anything like that. That is what kind of does a number on the whole situation. So that needs to be worked through. So let's see what the best approach is. Let's see what a suggested way to come at this would be. All right, yet again, we've got some more Aries energy. Page of Wands, brand new ideas, brand new beginning, more Aries energy. So Libra, right now, Mars is in the sign of Aries. So it is transiting your universal relationship house. So you're doing a lot of work there. And yeah, this brings a lot of fire to your relationship sector. It's like you're not willing to just back down for anyone or anything. It's like you're very strong, you're very fiery, you're standing in your strength, you're giving love to yourself, which is very, very important. But it also makes you a little more confrontational, argumentative, in your relationships because of that. You're like, I've been putting up with, treatment that isn't really for my best and it's not for, good for me. So you're stepping up into a powerful place. So exchanging ideas, communicating about how to, have a new start, a fresh start, that's very important to this overall picture here. Yeah, and making some, romantic, gentle gestures, whether it's you going to them or them coming to you, because here's that Knight of Cups. It's like literally like new romantic ideas for like date night or whatever it is, however you're sharing, romantic thoughts, feelings. That's very important for you both right now. So let's get a potential outcome on this. I mean, Libra is very positive with the Two of Cups partnership. This is a great connection. Could be a soul connection, something that feels very healing, very spiritually based. There's a little work that you have to get through, but most of these cards are very positive, I will say. Let's get a clarifier for Two of Cups here. That's a beautiful outcome card. Yes, and that Six of Swords. We started out with that card and we're ending with that card. So it is all about letting go of the difficult times. This is really about coming back into peace, back into union, back into a more beautiful, loving connection. And that Two of Cups is water energy, just like I said, you know, Venus is in a water sign now. So it is all about that more emotional healing journey. So let's get some romance angels on this spread for you, Libra. Let's have 3, please. Yes. Oh, I love it, Libra. So this could be the one. You may have already met this person. They're already in your life, very probably. Love yourself first comes up, and we definitely felt that energy all over this spread with all those swords. You are very, you know, focused on making sure that you're taking good care of yourself, and your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Calling in your soulmate. So for my Libras that have already met the person that they're very interested in, it's like if there's been sort of a falling out at all, you're recalling them in. And if it's somebody brand new, they are coming in as well. So for some of you, this is going to be like you've already met this person. For some of you, you haven't yet. And this is general, so that doesn't surprise me. This could be, you know, appealing to either side of that. So let's get a love oracle card and see what your affirmation is. All right, so Libra, here is the artwork on the card, and the message on the back is playfulness. And it says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Like I said, you know, it's like you need some new ideas, some new romantic thoughts. That Page of Wands is a very playful, lighthearted energy. So don't forget to bring that into the bigger picture there, Libra. So this has been your reading. I hope your time of Venus in Cancer is absolutely wonderful, and I will be seeing you soon. Take care.